Hello everyone, it's Archie back for a video today. I've not been here for a while, but I'm going to come back for ages. Right, so I forgot to say, I've my lights on over there, as you could see a little bit. Right. But anyway, that's why you can see a little bit of glare. Sorry about that, but anyway, you comment on the lighting in here. Because I wasn't sure about putting my big light on, because I didn't want there to be too much glare for the video. So my idea was to come back and restart with fresher video qualities. So there. Anyway, I'm going to go through my cassette collection A to Z. So starting off with A, going to some 80s pop, Aha, with Stay on These Roads. Great one. Yeah, good one, good pop tunes on this, like Living Daylights, Stay on These Roads, title track, etc. Some good stuff there. I'm just going to, cause that was glaring in a little bit from the light, I'm going to just try and move the light out a little bit. I was only glaring in a little bit, so I thought, you know what, just move it a little bit. You can still kind of see it a little bit, but it was just hard to see. So there's the cassette there. Stay on These Roads. Yeah, great 80s pop from Norway. Great stuff. AC/DC, their second studio album, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheaps. Great tunes on there like Love It for Steel, Big Balls, Rocker, Problem Child. There's Ain't No Fun. I like pretty much all of this album, to be honest. No filler, which I have to be honest, no filler in any CDC album, except Fly on the Wall, Ball Breaker, The Razor's Edge. Yes, there's a few ones, but most of them are pretty solid, especially Power Up from last year. It's a good album, great one. More AC/DC coming up. Bon Scott years, so Back in Black, everyone knows this album. I'm not going to get into it, so I will, but I mean, as I'm not going to get into this album. But it's a bit overplayed for me. Some of the tracks even the deep cuts seem a bit overplayed to me, because it's just an overplayed album to me. It sold a lot. It's one of the biggest selling rock albums of all time, so no wonder it's going to be overplayed for me. Alice Cooper Thrash. Now I like this except the title track. That's the only. Poison Rules, Spark in the Dark, Bed of Nails, The Maniacs of Loving is in Love with You, Hell is Living Without You. Now I forgot to say that there's some of the crediting on this. There is so if you look at the crediting, there's ones where so basically, because he went with Desmond Child at this time, and Hell is Living Without You, basically on Hell is Living Without You, John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora sing backing vocals on that. And on Bed of Nails, Diane Warren even does some stuff on it. Diane Warren also did Turn on the Night for Kiss at the time, so and she also, because she did, I think Diane Warren did a lot of stuff with other maybe soft rock artists, I would say. Yes, there for you. So now we're moving on to B. Now B. So there's all the ones with B. Bon Jovi, New Jersey. My least favourite of the first 5. Still love it though. I can do it. I can't stand Ride Cowboy Ride and Love for Sale, and the rest is all good. Even the deep cuts are not as good, but it's still a great album though, don't get me wrong. Got some killer tracks on there like Bad Medicine, Blood on Blood, Living in Sin. My personal favourite, track, Wild as the Wind. Great album. Now, just the greatest hits. Crossroads had the two new singles of the time, Always and Oh Someday I'll Be Saturday Night. If you were a fan of Keep the Faith, you would have probably gone like, but I don't mind them. They're good enough. I wouldn't call them killer, but I would call them great. More than killer, because I do really enjoy them, but it's not killer to me. Do better than that. Now this is where a lot of Bon Jovi fans start to go, I'm out, goodbye. Now these days, I actually really don't mind it. Again, it's not killer, but it's more great than killer, but it's kind of going to a bit of both worlds. I think Crush is better than These Days, because the only ones I've really loved past 2000, past 1995 would be These Days. No, These Days kind of. I loved Crush. I thought that was an excellent album. I really liked This House Is Not For Sale. And they're good ones. This is a really good album. I love Hey God, Something for the Pain, Damned. They're the standouts. Some weaker tracks like Diamond Ring, which I really don't like. The rest is got some good tracks. Like side one's really good. Side two, I can kind of see Bon Jovi slipping the priority from what he did into the 80s into now. And Keep the Faith. It's going downhill, down the ladder. And when Bon Jovi grunge came in from 1982, John Gene, it's kind of just going down the ladder a little bit. Yeah. Now, Bruce Dickinson's solo album from Iron Maiden, Tattooed Million Air, basically, it's a good album. Got a good cover of All the Young Dudes by Mott the Hoople on there. Great stuff. Same year as No Prayer for the Dying came out, which is a great album. I don't get the hate for that. I really don't. I genuinely love tunes like Hooks and You, Tail Gunner. But yeah, this is a great album. Gypsy Road, not a Cinderella cover, is on there. And the middle tracks there. A lot of good songs. Yeah, great album. Now, we're now on to Cinderella Night Songs. My favourite, I think my favourite of theirs. I do like the bluesy stuff too though. Yeah, even though it's a bit more, it's a bit more rocking than what they did after, because they went it's Long Cold Winter you see it creeping in, but then he moved away from the glam genre after that in 1998. Great songs in here like Somebody Save Me, Night Songs, and I love Nothing for Nothing, Shake Me is a tune, Nobody's Fool, great stuff. Yeah, and John Bon Jovi does the backing vocals on one of the tracks, on Nothing for Nothing, I think. Great album, and so Cinderella Night Songs. So far we've had Bruce Dickinson, Tattooed Millionaire, Bon Jovi These Days, Bon Jovi Crush, Crossroad, not Crush, Bon Jovi New Jersey, Alice Cooper, Thrash, AC/DC Back in Black, AC/DC Dirty Deeds, Thunder, Cheaps, Stay on These Roads. So another one of Cinderella's we've got now. Basically Cinderella, Long Cold Winter. I like this one. I really love, my favourite tracks on there would be Bad Seams, Stress Blues, Falling Apart at the Seams, Gypsy Road, The Last Mile, If You Don't Like It, and Fire and Ice. My favourite tracks in this album, The Last Mile I think might be my standout track. Love that tune. My favourite Cinderella song is definitely the Night Songs. Great one. Love that one too. Now this is a very rare one to find. I don't know how I find it. Not the best album ever, I can per se. But I found it and I thought, You know what, I really need to get this. It's very rare on cassette. I'll complete the Def Leppard collection. It's Slang from 1986. Had some good songs in it, like, I like All I Want Is Everything Work It Out and title track. Blood Runs Cold 2 is good. Dreadful artwork, because Phil Collins found it somewhere I heard on something, and that's where that all came from. And it's got a grunge sound to it, I have to say, but even looking at that, it looks very alternative for some reason. Just all that, something about it, this has a type of image that's very Radiohead. I don't know why, but it has that type of image. It's just something about it, I don't know. I really don't get it myself, actually. It's just, and he kind of did look like Kurt Cobain at that time. Elliot did. And yeah, it's just Leopard jumping onto trends, onto the grunge bandwagon. No, stay away from it. Some tunes do quite well though. Dio, Last in Line. I think this might be my favourite of theirs. Really like Dream Evil and Sacred Heart. I don't get hate for that one. And Holy Diver's a good album as well. Great cassette for but got that in Long Cold Winter Today, actually. So there you go. Dio, Last in Line, and then we had Def Leppard Slang. Now EFGI. Now more heavy metal coming up. Iron Maiden, the debut, Paul Di'Anno on vocals. Great tunes on here like Prowler, Running Free, Phantom of the Opera, and the title track. Kind of a debut self-titled album. It's hard to say because it's a bit one of these ones that's got great album artwork. This is going to be one of my favourite covers. So they've got too many good album covers, that's the problem, but anyway, let's not get into that. So Iron Maiden. Now next we've got up Judas Priest British Steel. Now great tunes on here like Grinder, Metal Gods, Living After Midnight, and Rapid Fire. Could do without United. I really do not like that tune. It might be, it's kind of growing on me a little bit, but I still don't really like it. I used to hate it more, but still, nah. Now, an album that gets a lot of hate, Kiss Crazy Nights. A great album. They went into the glam metal bandwagon here. Started from us Animalize. Now, but I have to say, the only thing it could get hate for is, look at that. Why did they even thought about that? And then, good album. Bruce got some good tunes on here like Thief in the Night, Crazy Nights, basically, are also as well, not just Crazy Nights, you've also got, what's it called again? What's it called? I forgot you. Reason to Live, great one. My favourite track could be No. I love Hell or High Water. I don't think there's a bad song in there actually. Oh, you like Bang Bang You? Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, Milo. Oh yeah, think about that piece of crap. Yeah, you know what? It's not bad at all. It really isn't. Give it better chances. It's a great album. The title track's really good though. Yeah, I love most of it. I know Gene's been too busy acting at that time, or doing movies and crap, and stuff like that. But yeah, oh, missed out one for G. Great White One's Bitten. How could I have missed out that? Don't know why. Sorry. Got great tunes on it. Great album. Love this one. A lot of people think this was their debut, but they had albums out before this. Like, there's had self-titled one before this. Then another one before that. Got great tunes like I Love the Ballad, Save Your Love, Gonna Get You, Lady Red Light, All Over Now, and great album. Sorry, just missed out. Jeez, I just couldn't believe it. Yeah, but I just looked and I thought, oh shit. Now, anyway, let's get on to now, I've got all the next ones here. Mid-year, oh, The Gift, great stuff, good tunes like If I Was, etc, etc, great album. Phil Collins, No Jacket Required, great album. Suicidio, One More Night, Don't Lose My Number, great album. Had a great solo career with stuff. Got this in an Oxfam Music a few months ago. Great stuff. Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. Not the biggest concept album fan. There's some exceptions. I do like The Elder by Kiss, and stuff like that. Albums get a lot of hate, but it's a really good one. I remember everything from start to finish. Great album. Some good epics. And Rainbow. Difficult to Cure. Great album. Yeah, great album as well. Now, just going to get a bit. One of the greatest guitarists ever, in my book, up there with Red Beach, Marty Friedman from Megadeth, Nuno Bettencourt, Joe Satriani, and all these people. Steve Vai, he's the audience is listening, the Animal Answers, For Love of God, it's just all great tunes, just too many to mention. Now, anyway, I'm going to get on to some. Going to go down to Wales for some glam metal, Welsh. Tiger Tail's Young and Crazy. A band that never got known about. Some good tunes like Star Action, Hollywood Killer, Say Kids, Shoot to Kill, She's Too Hot, Young and Crazy, Fall in Love Again. All great stuff here. Great album. Tiger Tail's Young and Crazy. Ultravox, The Collection. They had some really good tunes like Dancing with Tears in My Eyes, Vienna, Love's Great Adventure, etc. And there. Now, U2 War. Great album. Sunday Bloody Sunday's excellent. 40 Surrender. Seconds New Year's Day. U2 Unforgettable Fire. Great tunes on there like Sort of Folk Homecoming, Pride in the Name of Love, Wired, Unforgettable Fire, Bad, etc. U2 The Joshua Tree, a classic album. Don't need to say much about this. Great songs like I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, The Blue Sky, etc. Now, Van Halen, great album. Running with the Devil, Atomic Punk, I'm the One, Jamie's Crying, Little Dreamer, great stuff. On Fire, not a big one. Sorry, I filmed on my tablets and what happened is I just fallen down, so now basically now Van Halen 1984, great stuff, one of their best albums. Hot for Teacher, what a guitar intro. One of the best guitarists out there, rest in peace Eddie. Vixen, great glam metal from 1988. Edge of a Broken Heart, Crying, Desperate, Love Made Me. Great stuff. Wasted Saviour Prayers, a band that never get talked about, even more than Tiger Tails, which is saying something. Pete Way from UFO kind of helped form this band. Good stuff like Heaven Tonight, Walls Come Down, Heroes Die Young, Singing to the Night, So Long. Anyway, that's it for today's video, and keep rocking on, and all good that you've seen me back now, and I'll do more videos coming up soon. Got more stuff planned. I'm not going to give it out, but anyway, that's just me. Done that all there, so have a nice day and rock on.